Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? Welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. Today we are playing the Roughneck, because Baby Cakes gave me a build that I should try, and yeah, it's a Roughneck build, I had to try it. And this build has a very interesting perk here. Now as you can see, we are running an LB10X autocannon in the right shoulder, an MRM30 in the left shoulder, 3 medium lasers. It's a very straightforward brawling build, but we are running a standard engine on top of that. Now why is that? Because we have the 3 energy hardpoints in the center part of the mech, and that makes it so that we can just lose both of your side torsos and you are still up and running, still dealing 15 damage. And this makes it so that, yeah, this is a classic zombie build here, if you want to call it like that. Because again, you can just lose all of your body parts and you're still dangerous. So that's the idea. This is where the name is coming from. Also, not running a light fusion engine makes it so that if you lose one side torso, you still have your cooling abilities, you still have your speed, and that's pretty cool actually. So I can get behind that. I wouldn't have done that myself, but when you take a closer look at it, you see that it is just enough of everything. You don't need a bigger engine in that. You don't need more slots for heat management. So a standard engine in that, it's perfectly fine. This seems to be a faction war build, by the way, because it has an overabundance of ammo. So usually I wouldn't go for 3 tons of ammo for an MRM30, and I wouldn't go for 2.5 tons for an LB10. Instead, I would do something like that, and that opens up 1.5 tons for example, an AMS. So I would probably go for this instead of the other build, but since it was the build from Baby Cakes and I wanted to play it as is, we are playing it with, again, a lot of ammo here. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the skills here. As you can see, we are running a lot of cooldown and heatgen because we are running as a brawler, and therefore heatgen is kind of mandatory. We want to have sustained DPS, and since the Roughneck is a very tanky mech, has a lot of structure and armor quirks, we are going to amplify them with the survivability tree. I'm running full speed tweak here because I want to be a little bit more fast than usual, and I have torso speed unlocked because all of my weapons are torso mounted, and of course the torso yaw, it helps you getting your twist rate a little bit more to the left and to the right here. I'm running no operations, but I run 60% radiant deprivation and the consumable slot, the good old UAV on top of my cool shot. That's the build, everybody. I wish you all a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming. If you have that, as always, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, first game of the day. We are playing Frozen City, we are playing Conquest. And while we are getting into position, I want to quickly tell you something which I find really funny. No, not really funny, but I think it's rather cute. So some of you know that I'm a father, so I have a 3-year-old son, and I bring him to the kindergarten today, and we kind of have the ritual that he gets a little snack before he gets proper breakfast at the kindergarten. So right, sometimes it's a slice of an apple, more often than that it's I don't know, a gummy bear, or today it was one of those spiced cookies, Speculatius. I don't know if you know them, if they are even called like that where you are living. By the way, this is the only reason why Christmas exists. I love them so much. But anyway, that's a whole different story. So I gave him one of those cookies today, and he was eating it up while we were driving to the kindergarten. And when we finally arrived there, I just did the usual daddy stuff. I said, I'm going to work now, you're going to have a great time here at the kindergarten, mommy's going to pick you up later. And I wished him a goodbye, and yeah, just that. And then he turned around and said, oh yeah, Daddy, have a good day, but please make sure that when you're going to work that you bring some of those cookies for your colleagues. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Like, seriously? First of all, he was caring for my colleagues. He knows the concept from my wife because he knows that she has colleagues, but he doesn't know that I haven't, really. I mean, I work alone, more or less. I could consider you as the colleagues when I'm streaming, more or less. I don't know. But yeah, everybody, please have a virtual cookie on my son. Like, seriously, he wants you to have the same experience he did while we were driving. And again, I think this is the cutest thing ever, coming from a 3-year-old. That's so cool. Again, it's completely unrelated. We are playing Mechwarrior here, and we are going to brawl. Now the map isn't the best for brawling because my heat advantage is kind of mitigated by the cold environment, right? So the enemy laser vomit dudes, they can just easily cool down, and they are fine in that regard. So they just need to peek. Oh, Atlas, interesting. Let's go for the Atlas. Charlie is alone on the right side, guys. I hope it's airstrike. Yeah, okay, not an artillery strike, because airstrikes are easily dodgeable. Very much so. Let's go for the Atlas, guys. Great kill. Keep it up. Keep pushing. Okay, we go over there. I really want to get a kill here, by the way. Because this is the best Warhorn in the world. And do you see that low cooldown here? Gonna help you on the right side. Coming. Oh, Urban Mech. Sorry, I'm blocking you. I didn't mean to. Crap. I know splitting targets is not good. Or changing targets in the middle of a fight is not good at all. Ah, one shot! Nope, 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 nope. You don't want me to be here. I get it. My position is horribly now. Horrible. Not blee. Bull. Just because I'm exposing my rear to the whole enemy firing line. Hey, Irby. What are you doing? Okay, there goes my right shoulder. But I am a zombie, as I told you. And since I am, I can do something like that. Still run. Still shoot missiles at an Urban Mech. This is going to be my kill here. Come on, Irby. Best Warren in the world. Absolutely best Warren in the world. So good. Yeah, I was very confident that we could win this here. And therefore I went for that Irby. Look at that. We got 7 kills. They got like 2? That's not that much. That means that I can just keep going. Getting shot in the back?
New target.
I don't know. Yeah, it was unfortunate that I lost my sight. I could have done so much more damage, but you know what? I don't care. It doesn't even matter in the end. As long as we are winning the game, as long as we are having a great time on the battlefield, damage scores are just nice to see. Nice to see that you performed kind of well, that you had a impact on the battlefield or on the battle in general, right? That's the rifleman. I want to ring that Warhorn again. Can we do that? Let's go for the kill steal here. Yes, that's it. Cool! That worked out pretty fine. And we won the video game. Let's have a look at the end score before we go over to the next game. Hopefully I'm not losing my LB10 there. But yeah, it was kind of a nice brawl here. We got 2 kills, 8 assists, 3 kills damage dealt still. What? Nice. 527 damage and 6 components destroyed. Everybody, that was the first game. And when you take a look at the damage scores, wow, before we do that, look at that. I really appreciate that everybody did their part here. That was great. So the damage is relatively even, split over all of our teammates here. And that is cool. I like to see that more than having 1,000 damage on one guy and the other guys didn't really get to do anything. Anyway, let's go over to the next game and see how this will go down. Alright, second game of the day. We are playing the Frozen City again. This time we are playing Domination. We already have made great progress in the circle and I want to regroup with my team in the Fox 7 area. So again, 7 line is just, you know, the unspoken agreement that everybody's going to fight around that line because it is just great. You got cover there, you've got high ground there, and if you're not going there, you are in a disadvantageous position. So, yeah, I don't know. Enemy team seems to be balling up down in the center, but I can already see it coming that they get some early death there, and then we just roll over them. Look at that. Everybody has set up here on high ground. And the thing is, you don't even need to be in the center anymore. Because if you just shoot the guys in the center, the timer will stop working. And it is good to be there early, but later on in the middle of the game you can just abandon the circle if it's getting too hot for you, and then you just shoot the guys. That's the thing. So not many people know that, and as you can see, we are making some great progress in that regard. We just keep shooting, and we have we just have the better position for it. A hunchback. Thing is, I got ammo for days, so that's really cool. I can shoot my LB10 even at that range because I have so much shots. Right? So I just keep going, sending off some general armor from the enemy. And at 600 meter... Oh, that was a little bit too early. Ow. Didn't want to get hit by that. You know what? I'm going to brawl a little bit with that awesome. He has heavy PPCs and large pulses. Is that 600? Oh yeah, I can shoot that guy with missiles. Let's go. This is interesting here. It seems to be kind of a mini NASCAR. I'm coming for the stalker, I'm going to help you. There are more enemies. Alright, I get it. Right side is hot, guys. Can we kill that? Ooh, that stalker. I'm sorry, man. I have to do kind of this here. Get Racket. Warhorn? No? Ooh, standard engine. There we go. So, yeah, I guess those guys are not in the best shape there. Not in the best position. Let's push right side. I'm on the Marauder. Guys, right side. Let's go. Marauder. Should we? I mean, why not? Alright, I'm going to play it safe now. Alright. Good thing is, my teammates will, at some point, will realize that there are some more enemies to kill here and not anymore on the Fox 6 area, and they will regroup. They will come over here and help me out. Okay, let's go. Oh man, that sounds not so good for you. Let's go for his side. It's probably a light engine. Oh no, it's a Marauder to see. Never mind. So it was the Clan XL. Let's go for this guy. Oh man, this build is so great. It's so cool. Didn't even need to pop my cool shot yet. And I was more or less fighting constantly here. Hey, there's an urban mech behind. Yeah, Irby. Like this. Oh, this is Irby from before. But Irby is out of weapons. Alright. No! Don't destroy my stuff. I need it. Shall we kill Irby for the Warhorn again? Let's go. Sorry for the steal, man! I know that you were working towards it. The Mad Dog. I guess the Mad Dog is going to get pushed down, so I'm trying to intercept him here. Over here, Mad Dog. Are you coming? Hello, Mad Dog? Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, again. So this is a stomp. I called it in the early phase. Don't go down below, because you just get shot and then you try to get out of this position again. You have to cross a lot of open terrain, you die, you don't get anything done. So you don't need to go down to the circle. That's important on this map or in general. Don't be there if you don't have to. Anyway, 3 killing blows, 6 assists. We got 3 kill mass damage there, 853 damage today. 10 components destroyed. This is the Roughneck with that LB10, MRM30 and a lot of medium lasers. And I hope you enjoyed the daily dose. Thank you Baby Cakes again for that build idea. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a rating and subscribe to the channel. Support me on Patreon, follow me on Twitch. Links are all down below in the description. And I hope to see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.